What is up, everybody? So sorry for being late here. I'll be perfectly honest. I did not realize that I wasn't live. So I was just having a nice conversation with myself. But how are we doing today? Um, I was talking about the Block 2 revision of the Starship Sustainer, whether or not they're going to catch the booster. I put the poll up, let me know. But if I sound sick, it's because I kind of am. I feel fine, except for my sinuses and my throat have just been kind of irritated. So I'm hoping it's allergies. And actually, that just reminded me I'm supposed to be taking this allergy medicine. So join me. Let me know how the audio is of the stream versus me. I'll probably mute the stream until we get closer, but I wanted to start out with it running so that I could get input from you fine folks. See how we're doing. Yeah, for those following the Anti-Gravity Group podcast lore, last week's episode, well, I guess this week's episode that released, Taylor was sick. Next week's episode is coming out on Monday. Shane was sick. And now it seems something is creeping. Well, I've been feeling it a little bit for a few days, so I like to just think that I've got like an elite immune system, and this is as bad as it's gonna get. We'll see. So please let me know the audio levels if that works, how the stream is versus my audio level, and let's get into it. Pop into the chat. Are the dummy satellites gonna work? Is the booster catch gonna work? Tell me what you think.
One of the unique aspects with Super Heavy coming back is it does generate a sonic boom. This is something commonly associated with reusable spacecraft. It's coming in faster than the speed of sound and then slowing down.
I just got a notification about the crypto nonsense that Elon Musk is associating with this flight. That's interesting. Looks good and sounds good. That's great.
But if you're not expecting it, it's definitely going to get your attention, and we were able to hear it last time. The impact of, or how loud it is, changes.
I'm so bummed that so Mark Rober's satellite was on the Falcon 9 that flew Tuesday. And they landed the booster right there back at Vandenberg. So now I really, really want to go to another Vandenberg launch and hope that the booster will be landing close again. Because the last time they landed it further offshore, so we didn't really get to experience it.
We hear it with Falcon 9, we heard it during shuttle, and looking forward to hopefully hearing it today. Just a quick status check, though. We're about 85% full on ship, almost 2/3 of the way full on booster, continuing to count down. About 13 and a half minutes, a little under that, until we lift.
All right, in the next 13 minutes, what do you guys want to talk about? We can talk about some rocket stuff. I've started seeing people doing like scale Starship models, which is cool, but it's kind of like all the Gemini Titans and everything like that, where they have to have giant plexiglass fins to make it work. I think it'd be so fun to do a really big Starship. But like the logistics of that are monumentally problematic. Even at like 7.5-inch diameter, it would still be just massive and inconvenient. And while forward fins and flaps are great for active stabilization, when they're static, it does really bad things. Watch any videos of like high power AMRAMs or sidewinders. They sidewind, let me tell you. Oh, now the bit rate is lower? Well, that won't do.
We have to fly Starships to Mars. We plan to go for it. These first flight tests to Mars will be uncrewed and will test the reliability of landing in tech. If those landings go well, the first crewed flights will soon follow after that.
Right now, yeah, we'll see about that. We know about those SpaceX promised timelines, am I right? Granted, when I went to Houston, or when I lived in Houston, when I went to the Johnson Space Center, I want to say it was like 2012, they were planning on having man back on the moon with the Orion capsule by, I think it was 2020, actually. So, wondering how the forward flaps are going to hold up with the new placement. Yeah, the Block 2 revision, it looks so unsatisfying. Just from an aesthetics point, not having them lined up with the lower ones is just really bothersome. Yes, I understand that there's a engineering applicable purpose here, but as far as looks go, a little bit of a struggle there.
Kickstarting humanity's mission to establish a sustainable presence there. And coming soon to a moon base alpha near you, Starship Enterprise Edition.
That is so exciting, and all the advancements that are going to
I'm
come
wondering why we're
from
dropping
space.
frames here.
Now, our rapid iterative development approach has been the basis for all of SpaceX's major innovative advancements, including Falcon, Dragon, and Starlink. Today, we're testing hardware and systems, and we
Yeah, I don't know. It
already
keeps
know
just
that they perform
keeps
above
having issues with the
expectations.
bit rate dropping. I don't really know
Really
why,
inspiring.
but
We'd much rather find the bugs and limits now during testing than later on when there's more on the line.
we'll rock with it.
While we do determine an acceptable level of technical risk on our vehicle and pad to learn as fast as possible, we accept no compromises when it comes to the
10
safety
more
and
minutes,
security
huh?
of our team. So all that to say, this is only
I
the
always
beginning.
wonder if I start these too
We're still
soon. Am I
testing
like,
more
did I jump the
functions
gun on this?
And we tend to do our testing out in the open
So in the meantime,
and that
I
means
need you
there
guys
will
to
be
entertain me
days when our
here.
hardware doesn't perform as we planned during that testing. And that's okay, because this is exactly what we are testing for, to physically see if hardware performance matches what we expect it to do or not. Even more with today's test flight, where we're purposefully pushing the ship beyond its limits.
Starship development is also
The sheer cost of full-scale testing with this particular vehicle has to be like
Starship, and you can see the
just unbelievably astronomical.
panels on Starship's nose cone. Starlink brings us the epic views in
Does
space.
anybody run the numbers on that?
Deliver us critical flight data engineers need to continue development.
Give us the two-stage plan for balls.
To help us push
I
the
don't have a two-stage plan for balls.
short term by providing great views and
Taylor and I have a two-stage plan for a month
for
from now. The one that was supposed to fly at balls. Taylor's coming here and we're going to fly it at far.
of blackout for all communications within spaceflight.
So wish us luck on that one. That should be a good video. That thing's mostly ready to fly, but we still have some refinement that we need to, $1.5 zillion.
Starship will deploy our next generation Starlink satellites, which will continue to increase our capability to connect even more people with high speed internet all around the world and beyond.
I still, like, after experiencing the Starlink Mini in BlackRock, I'm like, I kind of need one of those. Fly at NSL, it'll go way, way too higher up.
Our first operation with a vehicle debuting
At far, we're simming, I think, to 80,000.
the ship has been stretched to make room for larger propellant tanks, increasing the propellant
I
capacity.
wonder if Taylor filled that out. Let's see.
The forward flaps also got a redesign. They have
I'm curious what he
faster
put for
shifting
expected altitude.
both of these things will help better protect them
So
during
it would
entry while
be
still providing control. There's also a wide range of upgrades that will make the vehicle more reliable, adding redundancy to
la
and
la
the ability to
la.
operate for longer durations in space.
One unique aspect of a trip to
I'm
Mars
not
are the
seeing it.
conditions ship will see when entering the Martian atmosphere. Now, it's difficult to simulate Mars's atmosphere when re-entering on Earth, so we've been testing a variety of heat shield materials inside a specialized plasma jet chamber
Doesn't look like he
at the
did.
University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, where we're able
What
to
is up, everybody?
95%
So,
carbon dioxide
oh
atmosphere.
no.
Aside from looking awesome, this is important testing. The intense heat of entry will cause the CO2 to break down into its base elements, exposing Starship to atomic oxygen, which increases surface heating and can cause materials to oxidize.
Wait, are we using the wrong mic here?
Spacecraft entering over Mars encountered more than twice the amount of atomic oxygen at their peak when
I think we might be.
and that is certainly a unique challenge. As we continue
I just heard the audio a little bit on accident, so you guys probably heard that as well. But
Final minutes of the
hold on.
countdown. Let's go back to Dan for the latest on the ground there at Starbase.
Hey, Kate, afraid I have nothing but good news for you. We have a go from our range safety team. We are a little over 90%
Okay.
full on ship, almost 85%.
Sorry, just blowing the audio apart. Does that sound better though? I have to assume so.
Liftoff. So we've got about 3 more minutes of prop load. As long as the range stays
Good
clear,
Lord.
we don't trip any other holds. We might blow right past that T-minus 40-second mark and lift off right at the top of our window at 4 p.m. Central. So.
And now I have to assume we're running into the issue again where
A little under 6 minutes away from launch.
we need to mix it.
We're continuing to progress now. 5 minutes and 43 seconds until liftoff.
We're only streaming to one side, I assume.
A number of events are going to occur in rapid succession.
Yes, I remember this.
Will come up to flight pressure, and the ship will go on
Hmm.
internal power.
And then after that, the quick disconnect, or what we call the QD arm lockout, is removed in preparation for retraction shortly after T0. And once we pass the T-minus 40-second mark,
Should be back down to 1, but it looks like it's only on the side.
T-minus 40 seconds, and then hold there to assess what happened and if we can proceed again to T0.
Exactly.
There we go. Hey.
Reflector system begins flowing at T-minus 10 seconds. Any issue after that would be
Okay, I think we're
automatic
situated now here. Jonathan Martin, hey Goob, why are you on here?
water tanks, as well as
Why not?
storage tanks over at the tank farm before we're able to make another attempt.
Braden, you might be watching the wrong stream. It's different than the SpaceX stream on X. I actually don't.
And we are just a few minutes away from Flight 6. The crowd here is building up. We've got
The Starship YouTube channel.
here than when we were launching at 4 or 5 in the morning out here. So very excited to have an afternoon launch to have all these
Let's see here.
Exactly. Now, just as a reminder, that T-minus 40-second hold, if we opt to use
Shut
it,
this down here for a second.
everything is still potentially go for launch. So nothing to be worried about there. At that point, basically up until T-minus 40 seconds.
We're almost fully loaded on the booster. We'll be fully loaded on the ship, fully loaded on the booster coming up soon.
Presumably,
our
it's
range
this
team just
one.
reported that we're looking go in the range. That's super important.
Great
Our
news.
security guys, Mike, Kyle, Nick, the whole team out there in the elements, making sure everything's clear, doing a fantastic job. And we are coming up on 4 minutes and looking good for launch.
Yeah, certainly exciting. Now,
Yeah, I hate
we
X.
do have an opportunity to hold at T-minus 40 seconds if necessary. This is a chance for us to perform additional checks if necessary. If we, need to repressurize some tanks, or if there's
I'm pretty sure this is where I watched it last time, but maybe not.
opportunity to clear it out.
Did you watch NG this morning? I did not.
Now, once we pass T-minus 40 seconds, a number of events will occur in rapid succession. The ground spin and ignition systems come up to flight pressure. The ship will go to internal power. After that, the quick disconnect, or QD arm lockout, is removed in preparation for retraction, which will happen shortly after T0.
But yeah, wait, somebody said, aren't you doing the record flight in NSL? I'm doing a record flight, the L record.
Back to that T-minus 40-second mark and hold there to assess what happened and assess how
I'm trying anyway. The Loki L1040 in a pretty much bone stock Wildman Mach 2. No onboard video, but I am going to try to situate onboard video for the N1560 altitude flight at Balls. We'll see, because I'm trying to make that thing as short as physically possible.
Temperatures will change and the fuel unlocks everything pretty quickly. So we've got a couple of minutes to hang out and figure things out.
We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds, folks.
Past them, we're scrubbed for the day. One of the main ones is that flame deflector at the bottom of the launch valve. Water begins flowing to that at the T-minus 10-second mark. We scrub at any point after that. We'll be done for the day, and the teams will need to refill the deflector as well as all of our
Oh, no.
to load on board the vehicle. It's pretty much just
All right, don't forget to drop your commentary in the poll. Are they going to make the booster catch this time?
in about 24 hours now.
which is incredible given the sheer volume of propellant that is on board the vehicle there on your screen.
All right, coming up on the 2-minute mark. Again, a lot of ambitious things on the plate for Starship today.
T-minus 2 minutes.
New ship, new year, a lot of upgrades.
Blue Origin is finally orbital. Yeah, Shane was watching Joe's live stream of it. I was not home, so I missed it. My buddy left his keys in my car, so I had to drive down to Orange County to give him his keys.
Right now, so fingers crossed we can pass through that checkpoint without stopping. But
I did see just enough for Joe to talk about how, with how much money Blue Origin has, it's impressive that all we have is an animated infographic and one functioning live telemetry set for altitude and speed and everything. Time to go outside here in Edgewater. Nice. I want to see one of these in person. It sounds like Eric is planning to make that happen, so I can only imagine. That slight bit of camera shake was just like giving me vertigo a little bit. I was like, is there an earthquake? What's happening right now?
And we can hang out there for a couple of minutes if we need to.
memory serves me right.
We hold my breath for 4 seconds.
Pass through prop load gate.
All right, we passed right through that prop load gate.
Hot diggity dog.
All right, so we're gonna
Good news so far.
take it away.
Go for launch.
Even better news. All right, I'm going to bring the volume up on the stream just a little bit for y'all. The telemetry overlay is live.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
The crawl is just so gnarly.
Vehicle's pitching downrange.
Think about how much power is pushing that thing. I plan on missing that special event from Elon after this launch. Thank you.
All right, we're more than 30 seconds into flight. Telemetry showing 33 out of 33 engines as it's pitching downrange.
So gnarly.
Booster chip, avionics power, and telemetry nominal.
Look at the dust cloud.
On the ship and booster avionics.
Just even understanding the scale of that is incomprehensible from a computer screen.
Blue skies right now.
So gnarly.
Vehicle supersonic.
More than a minute into flight, the vehicle's supersonic.
Max Q.
Oh,
So we
it's
just
in the hard
passed through
spot.
Max Q. That's the greatest stress the vehicle's going to experience on the way uphill. Reminder that all of our teams down here on the ground are now looking at systems on the tower. They just did a manual check through. That's going to inform that manual flight director's decision.
Everyone, thank you for joining me today, whether you are here in the audience or watching from your homes and offices across the country. As many of you know,
I'm alright. Thanks, Elon. We're really going to interrupt it right in the middle? Is this for real? Hold on a second. God, that's so typical. I'm live, don't say things. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I'm dropping the ball here a little bit.
Stage, and there's a great, excellent view there of the hot stage floating away from the super heavy booster.
All right, we're back.
Now we've shut down the engines for that boost back burn. That confirms boost back burn is now complete. That was the first of 2 burns required for the vehicle to make its way back down to Earth. And next coming up will be the landing burn. That's going to be 13 of those center engines igniting again.
They're going for a catch.
Then go down from 13 down to 3 engines just right before we touch down for that booster catch. Now, reminder, our stage 1 objectives are to have a controlled ascent, stage separation, as well as a controlled boost back burn and hot stage as well. So we're looking good for that so far. Some great views there from the ship of Earth. That looks incredible.
That is wild.
Now Starship's ship is still firing its engines right now.
Starship trajectory nominal.
And great call-outs.
Hey, that's good news.
Trajectory is nominal. You can follow along the telemetry, the altitude.
Oh, boy.
Left-hand corner for the super heavy booster, as well as the bottom right-hand corner.
It's so anxious just watching.
These views are just amazing.
2.7 million viewers is absolutely nuts.
To the tower today. We're looking forward to a booster catch with the chopsticks. And in the meantime, you can see those grid fins there, helping to control the vehicle and guide it back to its landing site.
Booster FTS is saved.
Now with that, we're going to hand it back. How's it going over there, Dan and Kate? How are you doing, Kate? Seeing that in person.
I think the craziest part about the booster return is how fast it comes back in.
Because I couldn't talk. That was incredible.
There it is.
We can see the booster coming back.
It's
now.
unbelievable.
At least it looks that way to us. It's incredible that it basically returns. It looks like a
All right, 7 kilometers. It's getting close. Let's see what we got.
flare coming back to the. Once again, we are standing by for attempting to catch the booster at the tower. This would be the second tower catch.
Booster
Landing burn. Seeing 13 engines.
We're so punched in. Here we go.
Booster now hovering as it aligns with the tower for catch.
Booster coming in. Get ready for that boom, Kate.
Down to 3 engines.
God, dude. That is so absurd. No, there you go. 90% of you said yes in the poll, and 90% of you were correct.
You heard it here. Vexilla has caught the booster.
Once again, for the second time, a successful catch by the launch tower. This is the same tower, the launch pad, where that booster took off from just 7.5 minutes ago.
Just the slow rock.
From the chopstick arms, looking at those hypersonic grid fins that steer the booster for that precision landing.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, you can see just how small that catch fetting is too on something.
This is like actually something out of just like you know, like 50s cartoons where they talked about stuff that would happen in the future. They're like, oh yeah, flying cars and this, and just like weird little things that you would never think of. Catching portions of spacecraft so they can be reused is like way up there on that list of cartoonish pipe dreams,
And this, of course,
but is actually happening in real life.
tower looking down at the top of the booster.
Starship engines are failing. Oh, that right side telemetry.
All right, and we are tracking.
Now we're standing by for views from the ship, but who can take their eyes off of that incredible sight That is once again the second catch of a booster back at the launch tower. It was incredible to see it come back down, just this silver flare in the sky. And we can still see the launch plume behind us, and wow, that
Get the blades in the camera shot a little bit there.
But that was very moving for me.
Yeah, and right now you can see some of the telemetry on those ship engines has gone out, and we're waiting for an update on what our ship status is. We were approaching that ship engine cutoff time, so just waiting to hear. So obviously we've got booster back, booster on the launch tower. Chopstick arms.
Is Starship going to be many, many pieces upon return?
The ship. As we were expecting ship engine cutoff about 40 seconds ago. We saw some of those engines start to go out prior to that point. And so right now we are just standing by to try and get the latest word on where we are with ship.
While we wait, I've got a little bit of an unboxing for y'all.
Wait to hear some updates.
I gotta be careful you're not to show my address.
You might want to hit rewind and go back about 9-10 minutes ago to when Starship lifted off from the launch tower that you see there.
There's tape there too. Right now, someone over at CNSA is pissed they caught it again.
The booster performed a flip maneuver and returned back to the Gulf Coast here. There you can see it on your screen.
Success drives competition, right? The innovation will cause more innovation. Telemetry is down. RIP 33. So while we're waiting, if you're familiar with the sort of lore of my Secret Santa stuff, there was some mismatching and some misunderstanding of everything getting shipped, where it was going, and potentially thoughts of things getting stolen off my porch. Not thoughts. That actually did happen, but we thought this was involved, but it's not. So I want to give a shout out to my Secret Santa, who also sent me another Blvd Plus. That is awesome. And he did confirm that he is also the one that sent the router table to my P.O. box. So that's all been cleared up. I got to see Mercury and Apollo and now this. I sort of take it for granted. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. $146 kilometers, 770,000 feet. Is that high enough for it to break up on re-entry? Or could there be bigger issues here? I guess we could assume that they've just lost telemetry and that everything's still functioning as it should. Would I fly on a rocket like Starship or Falcon if you were given the opportunity? I don't know, man. Somebody asked me that about the Blue Origin, like the flights that they were doing for a minute there. And I don't know, to be honest with you. They have Starlink connectivity, FTS activated for sure. Well, probably for sure. Okay, interesting. I'm asking my insiders. Booster looks pretty good, though. Yeah, it does. It's a substantial amount of money saved, not having to build another one. Next step, refly the booster. This one looks like they could. No fires. I wonder how long until they lower it. You hate when you lose the sustainer. Happens to us all. Need to upgrade to a featherweight. Yeah, there you go. SpaceX confirms lost ship. My God, that's crazy. The financial scale of just, whoops, we lost it. Man, Joe, not wasting any time on this one. Amazing. Wasting no time with the memes. Oh, featherweight with an unlocked GPS sounds awesome. Is that legal? Can you just do that? Well, folks, I think my Dayquil's starting to wear off and my throat is starting to be unhappy again. So I think I'm probably going to call it here. But thanks for being here. So we got the opposite effect. This is the last time, right? We had. Oh. Oh, unlock for altitude. Oh, yeah, that is nice. The audio is entertaining. All right, well, thank you all for being here, and peace out.